We've just won at Old Trafford, Manchester United 0, Wolves 1. In a game that Wolves thoroughly deserved to win, a brilliant goal from Joao Moutinho. And you know what? After all the cancellations over Christmas, after the stuff that's come out about us not spending money in January and all that, this is a really nice thing. I think the Wolves fan base needed this. We needed a lift. We finally got a result against one of the traditional big six, which by the way we've deserved. And we earned it today. And before we go into the game, just fair play, Bruno Lage. Fair play. When we appointed him, 6 months ago, I wasn't angry, but he wouldn't have been who I would have picked. If I'm being totally honest with you, it felt like a bit of a boring appointment, and I wasn't necessarily that excited. If I'm being totally honest with you, but 19 games, we're halfway through a Premier League season, and I know we've just played Man United, but we're 3 points behind Man United with a squad that's got 15, 16 senior players that have been fit for the whole season. It's got so many deficiencies. There's so many question marks, and they're not all the club's fault. They're not all Bruno's fault, but they're there, and he's had to navigate this. And for halfway through season, so one more games than we've lost with this squad. I said at the start of the season we'd finish 14th. A lot of people thought we'd finish lower, and if you thought that, you were completely right to. And look, I'm not saying we were incredible today, but we won on XG, which is always great. But we deserved to win that game. We controlled most of the game. Man United, I never felt like we were going to concede. Look, when the lineup came out, I think people were a bit unsure about Trincao playing and maybe Marcel playing. And I thought Trincao was fine. I thought Marcel was fine. I thought Raul was the only player that had a bit of an off game. But generally, everyone on that pitch put in a really good performance. And it kind of felt like after 70 minutes, it was going to kind of be like the Man United game at Molineux and the Tottenham game and the Leicester game. It just felt like it was going to be one of them games. And I get why people were frustrated at half time, but I think you could see that we were going to get a result, whether that was a win or not. But Joao Moutinho and Ruben were incredible. The back five were really good. Both of the wing backs were solid, especially Nelson Semedo, who I think there's kind of been that debate whether he's good enough or not now. I think that's settled. I think Nelson's finally. I don't think anyone can have a go at Nelson Semedo now. And it hit kind of 70 minutes, and I'm not going to lie, I thought we were going to lose the game. When Rashford came on and Bruno came on, it just kind of felt like everything was going Manchester United's way. But fair play to Bruno. He got the subs right. He brought on Adama. And he brought on Fabio Silva. I thought Fabio Silva would be gone this week. Genuinely, I thought he'd get loaned out. Obviously, Bruno said he wanted a forward. But I thought Fabio Silva came on, did really well. He pressed, he held up the ball. He was playing against two bigs. I know Phil Jones is a bit of a meme, but he's still a big guy. He's still a Premier League level defender. As funny as Phil Jones is. And Fabio dealt with him really well, and I want to see him get more minutes. I'm not saying he has to start every game. He doesn't have to start any, but just bring him on. Raul doesn't need to play every minute of every game. I think Raul's been fine this season. He's been better than I thought he would with his head injury. But he doesn't need to play every game. Daniel Potenza was really good. I think Daniel Potenza's got that left wing spot now. Even when Hwang comes back, no one takes that spot for me. I think Adama and Trincao, you can make an argument either way. It depends on the game. I thought Trincao suited this game. I completely understood why he started the game. And it just feels like we're going, at least on the pitch anyway, we're going in the right direction. Obviously, Dion Sanderson and Ryan Giles have got recalled recently. Will they make us go up the table? No. But I don't really have an issue with Fosun recalling them. It's the right thing to do. And if we can't bring anyone in, you keep them. And if you do, you just send them back to Birmingham and Cardiff. It's not really an issue. But halfway through the season, winning at Old Trafford for the first time, God knows how long, probably since Ella Kobe, finally beating us top 6 team, that will help the mentality. Going into a new year, into January, we kind of all said we wanted to be, when we got to this point, I know we've had COVID and stuff, but we all wanted to be kind of in the top 10 at this point of the season. We're there. We're above some good sides that spent a lot of money. And fair play to Bruno Lage. I think that's all I really have to say. Fair play Bruno Lage. Fair play all the boys. No one played bad. And it just feels like a moment. I feel like that's probably our best performance of the season overall. Of course, there's still things we need to work on, but everyone can be proud of that 11. And it was a good overall win. And we've got some easy fixtures coming up now. Hopefully we win in the Cup. Hopefully make a signing or two in January. And things are looking positive. I understand why Fosun aren't spending. I get there's FFP and COVID and stuff. And I think next summer as well, I'll judge Fosun in the summer. I'm not going to judge them in January. We never buy good players in January anyway. I suppose Daniel Potenza came in, but overall, good 3 points. And it's something to build on. And hopefully it lifts the mood of the fan base, because it's been a bit negative recently on the old Twitter. But if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, peace.